at it again. Sheesh. Okay. Let's check some evils. Oh, let's go to Iron Man Lab. Why not? Why the heck not? Gonna go ahead and do this. No?
Welcome and good day to you. I am Edwin Jarvis, personal butler to Mr. Anthony Stark. This area is where Mr. Stark carries out the research and development of his Iron Man suit. As you can imagine, the body armor has become so complex that a staff of technicians is required. You may walk around and inspect the facilities. I believe you'll already find several of your compatriots here.
Who are you? And how did you get in here?
The name's Jack Hammer, but you can call me Weasel. Everyone does. Yeah, and don't worry, I came in through the back. No one saw me.
What do you want?
Wyatt Wingfoot gave me a damaged laptop. Said you heroes wanted to know what data was on it.
Did you find anything out?
Yeah, that laptop holds security information for a building called the Imperium.
What's the Imperium?
I can find out, but you'll have to get me the password into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s priority files. Oh, there's 3 possibilities. Jacob Fury, Baron Strucker, or Gabriel Jones. Talk to Vision. He'll be able to help.
Well, I guess we're going back out then. Oh. Back into the fray. I think there's something we gotta do first. Yes, I'm aware. Look at that later.
Could I ask a big favor of you?
Sure, what do you need?
Would you ask Dr. Pym if he could take a look at the Quinjet's data feed to Stark Tower? It cuts out every once in a while.
I'll let him know. Okay.
Anytime at all, friend.
Who called us his friend? What a nice gentleman. Strike. Who needs strike? Electro. Electro needs strike.
Sure.
Sure. Can I?
Fine.
See? Fine. You know? Fine. It's all good. It's all good. Anyways, what am I doing? Oh yes, talking to Vision.
Welcome, my friend. Do you require information?
What do you know about Nick Fury's brother, Jacob?
I know it's a name Colonel Fury would just as soon forget. Jacob Fury was so jealous of his older brother's success that he turned to a life of crime.
There's a surprise.
Yes, and to make matters worse, the Colonel was forced to kill Jacob. So you can see why Colonel Fury does not care to dwell on that name.
Damn. Do all these characters have anime background or something? It's like, Jesus Christ. What do you know about Nick Fury's brother, Jacob? What?
I would suggest you talk to the Black Widow about that name.
Didn't we already ask this question?
I am glad to be of assistance.
I'm glad you could assist me. Alright, where's Black Widow? Excuse me, sir.
We just received a message from Namorita, the cousin of Namor. Apparently, There is a riot going on in Atlantis.
If you don't know about Nimarita, in the second part, she's the reason why they go into a civil war. You're like, why? Well, she does something and gets over 700 people killed, and now it's Captain America versus Iron Man. What's the cause?
Unknown, but for some reason, the Atlanteans have forcibly removed Namor from his throne.
Colonel Fury, Red Roll is on line 6.
But the Atlanteans love Namor.
Yes, which means something is seriously wrong. See Wyatt when you are ready to go to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s outpost in Atlantis.
Ah, yes.
My apologies.
I hate that. Does Colonel Fury know a Baron Strucker?
I would not say that name too loud. He is a leader of Hydra and a longtime nemesis of Colonel Fury.
Do you know Gabriel Jones?
You should ask Colonel Fury about Mr. Jones.
Dang, why did she say it like that? Thanks for the information, Black Widow.
You are quite welcome.
We will come back to you. Nick.
Well done on the Omega mission. Will you have the same success in Atlantis?
We'll do our best, Colonel Fury. I can't make the voice like it. Do you know someone named Gabriel Jones?
Gabe? Heck yes. He's a great guy. Back in the day, he was one of my Howling Commandos.
Was he a good soldier?
He still is. Gabe's one of my top advisors. He saved me from making serious mistakes more times than I care to remember. You're welcome.
First, we need to switch on one of our guys. What do you mean? We're gonna switch Hawk out for Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Just really
Let's
quickly.
rip him up.
You see? Let's rip him up. Like, come on, bro. How can I can only hope to sound as cool as him.
Yes.
Yeah. Only he can use the console. That's why I go. Now let's go and go back and change him back out. I hate the fact that you had to use Iron Man to get the skill points. Alright. What is this? Look at this. Like, the only one that's cool is the classic one. But I'm not here about him. Who did I switch out? Ah.
The Hulk.
Time to go.
Just out here trying to figure out who I switched out for no apparent reason. Then we gotta go back to Iron Man Lab. Gotta jump on this man. Gotta jump on this man's desk. For no reason. Yeah. I swear to God, all these NPCs, dude. I'm gonna have to fight someone. You know what I'm saying? As Blade. Just the worst costume I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Weasel.
Hey, how's it going?
Who does the... Oh, sorry. Blade impersonation. Who does the laptop belong to?
It definitely belongs to the Black Widow. It's got her fingerprints all over it.
Did you get any data from it?
For most techs, it would have been a lost cause, but for me, I managed to drag up a few tidbits of information.
Okay, nice. What was on the Black Widow's laptop?
It mostly dealt with a building called the Imperium.
The Imperium. What's that?
I don't know, but that laptop had the layout of the building and all kinds of information about the security.
Can you find out what the Imperium is?
I can, but you need to get me Fury's password into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s priority files. I bet I'll find everything you want to know.
But we can't ask for the password. Do you have any idea what it would be?
My sources tell me it's one of 3 possibilities. Jacob Fury, Baron Strucker, or Gabriel Jones.
Strucker. Okay, so I was right the first time. So which one is it?
That's what I need you to find out. Talk to Vision. He'll be able to help.
Yeah, it's Gabriel Jones.
Thanks. When you get back from Atlantis, I'll have all the information you need.
Thanks, Weasel.
Sure. Anytime.
Spider-Man.
Has Tony Stark got it made or what? He's rich, he's a genius, and to top it all off, he's got the perfect mustache.
You seem a little tense.
Gee, I can't see why. Doctor Doom's in control of an army of supervillains, and the Black Widow is working for him.
It's not that bad.
Are you off your meds? The only thing that would make this worse is if the Earth were destroyed to make way for an intergalactic highway.
Do you really think the Black Widow's a traitor?
Of course she is. Hey, I've been at this superhero game long enough to know that the hot chicks always turn evil. Probably because evil pays better.
It does. Why don't you tell Colonel Fury about her?
If one of Nick's little S.H.I.E.L.D. agents has turned to the dark side, then Nicky'll have to figure it out for himself.
It's your responsibility to tell Colonel Fury about the Panther. The Black Widow.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. You have great power, and with great power, there must also come.
If you finish that sentence, I'm gonna put so much web in your hair, you'll have to shave your head. Sure.
Jesus Christ. Talk to Tony Stark.
Stark Tower's a beauty,
What the heck?
isn't she? I consider her one of my greatest achievements.
What is this? Hey, Nathaniel. Look at this. Okay, he just ignored me. Thanks for letting us use Stark Tower as a headquarters.
No problem. Our little task force needed a base, so it seemed like the thing to do.
The tower must have cost a fortune to build.
I wasn't worried about the cost. That is, until S.H.I.E.L.D. and I had our little disagreement.
Nathaniel, look at Elektra. Do you see her?
Yeah.
It's like, why is she... Alright. You've had trouble with S.H.I.E.L.D.
More like they had trouble with me.
Nathaniel's my brother.
I wanted out of the weapons
Just a minute.
business. I can't tell you how many breach of contract suits they filed.
They sued you?
That was just the beginning. Suddenly I had trouble getting building permits, filing patents. Don't get me started on how my taxes changed.
Taxes are taxes are something else. Why did you want out of weapons development?
I'm not sure exactly. One morning I realized I needed to do more than just amass wealth. I wanted to help people, and weapons aren't that helpful.
But weapons development was earning you billions.
You really don't need that many billions to get by. No, my life's taking a new course. I want to be remembered for helping lives, not destroying them.
I have a billionaire telling me you don't need that many billions to get by. Get real. Just the audacity of that statement. Thanks, Iron Man.
Anytime, my friend.
Oh yes, Elektra would have been here, but since she's in our little group, not much.
I must admit, I find news of a S.H.I.E.L.D. outpost near Atlantis very intriguing.
Oh yeah, that's how Black Panther sounds. I am not doing a Black Panther impersonation, I'm sorry. What's so interesting about the SHIELD outpost?
Now I know the extent S.H.I.E.L.D. is willing to go to gather information on countries with closed borders.
Doesn't your country, Wakanda, have closed borders?
Indeed it does. And now I wonder if perhaps S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't have an outpost hidden there.
Why does Wakanda have closed borders?
We have the largest deposit of vibranium in the world. To open our borders would be an invitation to those who would conquer us.
People have invaded Wakanda?
Over the centuries, fools have tried. But the Black Panther is always there to stop them.
See, but the Black Panther is always there to stop him. Like, I can't get my books that deep, dude. Are you concerned about Dr. Doom?
Indeed I am. Victor Von Doom has created a sizable army of supervillains.
What do you think he's up to?
I don't know. But Doom must have a truly grand scheme to risk attacks on the helicarrier and the Omega base.
Thanks, Black Panther.
You are quite welcome.
You.
I know seeing the Super Soldier Project has raised some concerns about S.H.I.E.L.D., but let's get all the facts before we cause any trouble.
Do you think S.H.I.E.L.D. is a reputable organization?
I think S.H.I.E.L.D. has a lot to deal with, and sometimes it makes mistakes. But historically, it's done a great job of keeping the peace.
Didn't you see they were turning volunteers into monsters on the Omega base?
I saw they were testing out a new version of the Super Soldier Serum. The same type of drug that gave me my strength and agility.
You took a Super Soldier Serum?
Yes. During World War II, I volunteered for Operation Rebirth. It was a program for creating physically superior soldiers.
What happened?
I exceeded their expectations. Unfortunately, Dr. Erskine, the man who developed the drugs, was killed, and no one's been able to recreate his work.
Didn't you take notes or something? Do you think the Black Widow's up to something?
I have to admit, things sound kind of suspicious. Like, why was she carrying that laptop during the attack on the helicarrier?
So you think she's a spy?
No. I'd need a lot more evidence before I'd say something like that about the Black Widow.
Thanks, Captain America.
Anytime, friend.
Hey! He considers me a friend.
Ah, splendid. You located the missing cufflink. It was a gift from Miss Virginia Potts when she had been Mr. Stark's secretary.
Who are you?
My name is Edwin Jarvis, and I'm Mr. Anthony Stark's butler, as well as the butler for the Avengers.
Did you become a...
You could say it runs in my blood. My mother and father worked for Mr. Stark's parents.
But... what is Stark Tower?
It is a dream of Mr. Stark's that was 4 years in the making. The top 3 floors are his living quarters. The rest of the building houses his business interests.
He has 3 floors where he lives. Just crazy. Business interests. Doesn't he deal in weapons development for the government?
No, not any longer. Mr. Stark recently had a change of heart concerning that particular field of
Get
industry.
Because his heart was badly damaged one time. What is this section of the Stark Tower?
This is primarily where new Iron Man suits are built for Mr. Stark.
I thought... himself.
Oh, indeed he does. But as his designs have grown more and more complex, he has required assistance in manufacturing them.
Thank you, John.
It was my pleasure.
I've heard people complaining about S.H.I.E.L.D. since we got back from the Omega. I'm telling you, it's gotta stop.
Do you trust S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I trust Nick Fury. He's pulled my fat out of the fire more times than I can remember.
Why is the Vectra always levitating from the ground? But what about the experiments on the Omega?
Look, Fury does what he has to keep the world safe. He ain't always got the luxury of playing by the rules.
Do you trust?
I've known her for a while. She's always been good in a fight. And Fury trusts her.
What about the information we found on her?
Unless that meathead weasel comes up with better evidence, I ain't believing nothing against the Black Widow.
You're pretty loyal to Fury.
Of course I am. He's been loyal to me. After all the trouble I had with the Hand recently, I owe Fury my life a dozen times over.
And what happened with the hand?
Let's just say that evil bunch of psychos got hold of me and turned me into their assassin. It caused a lot of people a lot of pain. But Fury helped me out, kept me alive. And I'll never forget that.
Thanks, Wolverine.
Sure thing, bub.
Okay, let's go to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Start division.
Welcome, my friend. Do you require information?
Is the Hulk levitating or you just that's all? Who is Namor?
Namor is the first known hybrid of Homo sapiens and Homo mermanus, humans and merpeople. He can breathe water and air, but if he's away from water too long, he will begin to weaken.
How does he feel about it?
As with most merpeople, he has an inborn distrust of surface dwellers, and true to his belligerent nature, Namor can take his distrust to the extreme.
Belligerent. What does that even mean? Or the Atlanteans?
The Atlanteans are distant cousins to your race. Having evolved on the ocean floor, it is impossible for them to breathe air.
And what other ways do humans and merpeople differ?
Because they live in the extreme conditions of the ocean, merpeople are very hardy. They are stronger than humans, can swim up to 30 miles per hour, and live to be over 150 years of age.
What? Oh.
I know it's a name. Yes, I am glad to be of assistance.
I gotta move my shoes.
Hi, it's good to see you. Do you need something?
What's the mutant amplifier do?
The mutant amplifier vastly augments any mutant's natural power. So a psychic that can lift a book will become powerful enough to lift a bus.
Amazing. That's incredible.
Yes, but it has some serious side effects. The amplifier causes damage to the DNA of any mutant it's used on.
What will Dr. Pym do with the super soldier serum?
Not much. The serum's only worked on Captain America. There's something very peculiar about his physique. That, plus the doctor who originally developed it, is dead.
But what if Doom uses it in his present form?
He'd wind up with a bunch of muscle-bound beasts, just like you saw in the Omega. They're psychotic, violent, and unable to take orders. Not exactly what you'd want from an army.
My brother whistling. It upsets me because he's a decade younger than me. He knows how to whistle and I do not. Wyatt needs you to look at a data feed.
Ah, that's right. The Quinjet's comm line to the Stark Tower was cutting out. I'll take care of that right away.
Continue. Thanks, Hank.
Ah, there's no problem at all.
I bet it wasn't. Alright. Okay. Thank you.
Greetings. Welcome back.
Hi, Black Widow. Why would the Atlanteans attack Namor?
We do not know. He has been a fair and just ruler for many years. The people love him.
Only God knows. Unfortunately. He's pretty headstrong. Maybe he went too far?
Perhaps. But Namor has always been kind to his people. There has to be some other explanation for this mass hysteria.
Are the Atlanteans friendly?
When merpeople and surface dwellers first met, there was quite a bit of hostility. There were even several invasion attempts.
But we're allies now, aren't we?
The relationship between our two races is lukewarm at best.
Jeez.
The merpeople prefer to keep us at arm's distance.
How will we get around Atlantis?
Once you reach our Atlantis outpost, you will be infected with a special nanotechnology. Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Pym had a hand in developing it.
What's this technology do?
It will allow you to breathe water with no discomfort. You will also be able to move along the bottom of the ocean, as if you were moving on dry land. I would not say you should...
Yeah, thanks for the information.
You are quite welcome.
Yeah.
Well done on the Omega mission. Will you have the same success in Atlantis?
I believe we already talked to you, sir. Why does S.H.I.E.L.D. have an outpost near Atlantis?
S.H.I.E.L.D.'s directive is to keep the world peace. To do that, we have to monitor the activities of every major civilization.
Why would the Atlanteans... What would the Atlanteans do if they discovered the outpost?
I'm sure they wouldn't be too happy, and that's why they aren't going to find out about it.
Any new information on the Masters of Evil?
We realize now that Doom had no intention of commandeering the helicarrier. They attacked to draw additional security forces there.
And that would leave the Omega base vulnerable.
Correct. The Omega and the experiments it held was their prime objective all along.
Of course it was. It always is. How's the Omega base?
Dugan's still trying to sort things out, but apparently the base sustained only minor damage.
Did they locate the rest of the base personnel?
Yes. They'd been locked in a cold storage unit on level 3. Aside from some minor cases of frostbite, everyone was fine. Gabe? Heck yes. He's a great guy. Back in the day, he was one of my howling commandos. He's still... You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wanna actually jump this time? Alright, talk to Wyatt Wingfield.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. Can the Quinjet make it to Atlantis?
Are you kidding? Mr. Stark built this jet as tough as they come.
But can it get us to the S.H.I.E.L.D.'s underwater outpost?
No problem. She's completely submersible.
Take us to Atlantis. Are you sure? Yes, of course.
Listen up, people. We've been sent here to investigate a situation in Atlantis.
What kind of situation we talking about here, Cap?
An hour ago, Namorita sent a message saying a riot's taking place. A crowd broke into the throne room of Atlantis and dragged Namor off his throne.
Why would the Atlanteans riot? They love Namor.
I don't know. Namorita had to stop transmitting before she could give any details.
How are we to handle a mission in the undersea conditions of Atlantis?
There's nanotechnology at this outpost that will let us breathe and move normally through the water. I want to remind you, the Atlanteans aren't exactly big fans of us surface dwellers.
What if they become violent?
Defend yourselves. We have to help Namor any way we can. He's a valuable ally. That's it. Let's be careful out there.
They didn't give my boy. You have unlocked the ability to create your own Marvel team. You can create your team now or later on at any S.H.I.E.L.D. access points. Ah, yes. Does anyone want to create a logo? If not, I'll probably just ask my brother. I'll be back. I asked my brother, what team name do you want? And he was like, McDonald's. For what reason? I have no idea. I'm just gonna put it RTG's team. Yes. Alright.
About time we got rolling.
See? About time we got rolling. Oh, look at that. We made it to the shield outpost, Colonel Fury.
Good. Locate the nano chamber and activate it. Once the nanites are in your bloodstream, you're free to enter the water.
Okay, I guess we're ready to visit Atlantis now. New powers learned. That's still the same powers as before. What do you mean? Here we go. Let's see one of these. Who needs it? The Hulk.
Hulk agrees.
I bet you do.
Will do.
Will do.
All right.
Alright.
Got it.
Got it. Oh, that's not even the right way. I've been bungled. Look at this. See how beautiful this is. Now, I don't know why you can go there, but you can't go there. For whatever reason. You're just here. You're in this box. I believe that's it. I could be wrong though. Hold on. Give me a second. I am simply just trying to get to Atlantis. Now I see.
To invade our home.
Wait, stop. We don't want to fight you. We're here to help Namor.
Yes. Namor is a friend of the surface dwellers. And for that, he had to pay. Now, you will too.
Oh my god.
I'm definitely not so tough now.
I'd have hit you. Is anyone else tired of hearing these bubbles? As much as I am. It's ridiculous. No one could beat this combo. It's amazing that he can.
That was easy.
It just amazes me that he can still swing his sword at such a velocity. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, that's fine. It's just It amazes me to this day. No?
That was easy.
My striking is so just so much better than everyone else's. Okay. There's Neymar. He's stuck in that bubble of air. We have to get him out of there before he dies. But first, we need to take care of the guards around him. Come on. Jesus, they just... I just... Dude, I'm just... Okay. Oh, I hate this one. It doesn't even matter. Thank you. Get the coin. Thank you, sir. Oh look, there goes Namorita. Neymar, are you alright?
Be gone. I require no aid. My people are under some type of mind control. I must save them.
Namor, you have to rest. Here, take this medicine. Don't worry. The drug only rendered him unconscious. He's in no condition to fight.
We agree. We agree. He's in pretty bad shape.
If you went to the ancient temple of Negretti, you'd find seaweed I can use to heal Namor.
We'll go if there's time, but first, why are the Atlanteans acting so strange?
My people are being brainwashed by devices called sonic emitters. It's part of Atuma's scheme to steal the throne from my cousin.
Who's Atuma?
He's a barbarian chief who's always thought he was destined to conquer Atlantis. Looks like he might be right.
You keep an eye on Namor. We'll take care of the sonic emitters and get rid of Atuma. Yep. Well, I guess we're going to the Temple of Negret. There goes Spider-Woman. Namorita. We reached the Temple of Negret. It doesn't look like we're going to be very warmly welcomed.
You've got that right. The Guardians are trained to protect the temple against all invaders. Surface dwellers in particular.
What are we looking for inside?
You need to find an extremely rare plant known as whalic seaweed. It's very valuable and will be well protected.
Okay, we'll be in touch, Namorita. Alright. Now we're here. Imagine someone telling
All right.
Where are you? Why are you over here?
Got it.
There you go. Damn. I thought that could be something special. Can I take their spikes from it? Nope. Ah. There we go. Get the coins. Thank you. We need the coins, guys. How are we gonna upgrade our people? Yeah, well. No one's named Rita. We just found some stuff would be. Is it valuable?
That is an Eye of Negretti. Take it. The priests
Negretti.
of the temple use them to open locks.
Okay, so I was wrong. Fun fact. Come on. I opened that way just to go the other way still. Ridiculous.
Done smashing this one.
Okay, so I wasn't trying to do that, but it happened.
You won't win if you keep falling down.
Might be worth my time.
You can, if you time it right. Okay. Okay.
The surface dwellers are advancing.
Yes, we are. Because we're simply the greatest of all time. That's what we are.
You were too puny to fight home.
What am I swinging at? Who am I swinging at? Here's another Eye of Negretti. Let's take it. Man. And it rains. You know what's crazy? We have yet to see one single save point. That's the wrong way. We have yet to see one single save point. This entire game play right now. Jesus Christ.
Looked.
Of course, my budget.
As tough as you looked.
No. Guess it doesn't matter. Because even if I were to... Ridiculous. Come on, guys. Let's get out the way. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh. Oh. Look at this. What is this? According to a police report, John Jones allegedly pulled a woman's hair. Oh, There's 2 indications in the base of the statue. If we find what goes in there, maybe that will activate some type of mechanism. Meanwhile, headbutted a police car in Las Vegas, according to arrest reports. This man can't stay out of trouble to save his life. Looks like the base of the statue takes 2 of the eyes of Negretti. Better go find the other one. Thank you. Look, the base of the statue took the eyes of Negretti. Let's see what happens. Interesting. Triton. Oh god. And he learned new powers.
Not
Can
so
you,
tough now.
Can you believe that?
Oh, yeah.
Where are you? Get back over here. Thank you. Did she learn new powers? I bet it is. Everyone else learned new powers but me. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the circle one, but I think I want to go back to his the cyclone punch, but for the circle. So I don't mind the Hulk smash one just yet. Yeah. For you though, I will gladly take this stab over this nerve strike. I'll tell you that much. I'm just saying.
Got it.
Look. See? And then you got the ninja stars.
Yes, will do.
Got it.
Hey Marita, we got the Walix seaweed you wanted for now on.
Good. Get back here fast. That seaweed doesn't last long after it's picked.
But it's gonna take a while to swim back.
Let me open up a whirlpool for you. It'll bring you right back to my location.
Okay, let's go and get this seaweed back to homegirl.
Good. You've got the ingredients. Give me a minute.
What's this? I dreamt my people were in danger, and my realm was stolen from me.
It's no dream, cousin. Atuma's taken your throne and enslaved your people. But you're still much too weak to fight.
This bubble thing.
I'll not forsake my people in their time of need.
You don't have to rest anymore. You are no use to Atlantis if you're dead. Don't worry, we'll take care of it too.
Very well. I had not thought you surface dwellers were capable of such kindness. If you succeed, I will be forever in your debt.
Okay, I guess we're going straight now. Away from the bubbles.
You're near the sonic emitters. They're what's making the Atlanteans so violent. Be very careful now. Atuma would not leave the devices unguarded.
Thanks, name Marita. We'll keep our eyes open. Yes. We are here now. We are simply just here. Before. Hulk shot.
You aren't as tough as you look. Feeling good now.
I think I'm more of the fan of. Jesus Christ. I would love it if I could just not be an idiot. I like the Slayer Celeste a lot. But the Gal Strike, I'm gonna try it.
Yes.
Fine.
Oh.
I believe these surface dwellers intend on destroying the sonic emitters, Krang.
Then these humans are as foolish as they are weak, my cousin. They stand no chance against our combined might.
No, of course.
True, but I do savor a chance for battle. I grow bored guarding these devices.
As do I. But acting as guards has put us in Atuma's good graces. And that puts us near the throne.
I'm not near the throne.
And down the road, who is to say what might happen to King Atuma, eh, cousin?
My feelings exactly. Now let us dispose of these interlopers and prove to Atuma just how trustworthy we are.
Oh, come on now. What did I hope that was gonna do? Jeez. Let me just... Okay. This is not gonna be a repeat of the Omega mission. I just got tossed around.
I don't have enough power.
You don't have enough. Oh, damn.
My health is fading fast.
Okay, so I'm getting good. Please, someone come. Anyone. I don't feel safe. I'm getting one basket here.
What was this? I'm definitely stronger. Need more power. You might want to see a doctor now.
Yeah. Give me this. What is Cyclops' new power? Okay. So I don't get it. If he learned a new power, then what was the whole point of it? Oh, it's a roundhouse kick. Never mind. That roundhouse kick is whack. Thank you. Yo, man. Poor unfortunate soul.
This one's out.
Who are you? Nice. Don't touch the bomb. It will kill you. And what are you gonna do? Of course. Touch the bomb. For no other reason. Okay.
So tough now.
Is that my defense? Being whacked? My defense is whack. Oh. I thought Hawk was a bad person. Maybe we're all the real bad persons. You ever play a game where you're like, maybe I'm the bad person? Yeah. Or you ever watch something or play a game where it's like, ah, you know what, this bad guy makes sense. You know? Is it just me, or everyone else is like, oh wow, you know, this bad person, it's making a lot of sense. Who we give it to? We're gonna give it to the woman.
Okay.
If not, then that's fine, but
yeah,
I'm just saying, you know, cause look, this guy is making a lot of sense right now. You know? Oh, and to give him
in a bad situation. Not so tough now.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no one tough on the internet. Why am I here? Okay. I'm gonna go that, and then we'll do one to quick strike.
Hulk is really pumped up!
I bet you are, you son of a gun. Ah, dang it. There we go. And now she's better than most of us. Alright. Okay. I was trying to press triangle, but...
It's been a slice.
Jesus. Marita, we destroyed the last of the sonic emitters. Now what?
Good. With the sonic emitters destroyed, my people will eventually return to normal. Now you should get to the throne room of Atlantis as fast as you can.
Is that where Atuma's at?
Yes. And who knows what he'll do when he finds out you're ruining his plans.
Okay, we're on our way. Thanks, Marita. Okay. Where are we going? I think we found everything we need to be found so far. I see. You know what's a blessing? Auto aim. Because your boy's not. Because your boy's not the greatest. I agree. You should run away and hide. Okay.
Saved my life.
Don't worry about it. No. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. We're just trying to help.
No. I must repay you. Here is the combination to a safe located in a nearby sunken submarine. Please, use it and take whatever you find.
Well, if you insist. Thanks. Now we gotta go back and get this damn chest. Let's see if that mermaid's combination works on the safe. That's the shape open. Oh, Electra. You have something. Ooh, but +1 to nerve strike though. But it's not better than that. We'll sell that. Cause I mean, she really doesn't need this, but that defense will get better. Alright, the only reason why my defense is somewhat decent, this man's got a lot of focus, she's got a lot of body. No, it's not because she's a woman. And he's got a lot of strike as well as I do. So, We'll find another one of hers. It was just one defense. Not enough to make me, like, give it all the way up, you know? Ah, yes. A two-moon tiger shark. One of the most annoying bosses I've ever been seen in my life, really. And that's on everything. Oh wow, I wonder how long it's gonna take for us to get another safe point. I gotta pee. Oh, look at the heaven. Look at that. Oh.
That was easy.
That was easy. I bet it was. Because I am the protagonist of this game. Me. RTG. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. Thank you. Killed you. Anyone else? Okay. Can't leave no one standing. Not even you. Okay, I'll be back.